Hi guys, welcome to Creation Lab Soapery channel. Today we're going to be making a soap called Empress. It's just basically a blend of mostly black with a couple of pops of color in there doing a drop swirl. It's a pretty simple soap. The fragrance we're using is called Wedding Day. It's a kind of a floral scent with a little bit, I want to say like if you were to describe like peonies and lilies, I think it smells good. And so we'll get to it. It's going to be a pretty easy soap. So all right, and so you're right. Okay, good. So this is a 35. That's what our oils are. They're all at room temperature. We're going to start by putting, as usual, our lye solution. You know, I know that some of you don't see the process with this. It's pretty simple and easy. Like, once you get your recipe, you measure out your water, you measure out your lye, and you never pour your water into your lye, you pour your lye into your water. You stir it up till it's so less cloudy. Be wearing a face mask when you're doing that part. And then you let it cool. Most of the time I prepare my lye solution the night before so that it's in the house and so it's at the right temperature. And then I do my oils and I measure each one according to, so you like, say I need 12 ounces of olive oil, I'll have that on the scale, and then once I reach that, I'll tear it out, which means we clear it back to 0, and then I'll add the next one and say that's 10 ounces. And then melt it and wait for that to get to room temperature. So it's pretty simple. Once you get a recipe that you like and want to use, basically that's what you do. And so then that brings us to this step. So we're gonna pour these into here. And it's kind of like a molecule where the lye solution changes the oils, the molecule structure. And I dropped my blender. Oh goodness, I didn't have it on there tight. Today I've been doing embeds all day long. It's surprising with how many hours it takes to do embeds. I can do it without embeds. This soap doesn't have it, but my next two will. So, you know, it's in a day. Oh, it still works. All right, let's blend this up. And it sounds like it is not working as good, so I think I might be getting a new one, but it's still working. All right, so that's pretty good. Do that and then put that to the side. And then what I'm gonna do is I am gonna be doing 4 different colors. But like I said, the main color is going to be black. And we're going to do, instead of the black oxide, we're going to do an activated charcoal so that the soap will have the benefits of activated charcoal, etc. So I'll start with pouring that part out. And we'll see what the rest is, and then I'll top off that one. And it definitely needs a little bit more blending. The house has had the air conditioner going, so it may be a little bit too cold. I'm seeing that it's got a little bit of separation, but I'll fix that with blending once I get these colors in. And this one here, I want it to be just a little. And then, like I said, I'll pour more into this one. A little more there, a little more there, and you can see that by it. Gonna have to, we're not doing it out in the shop because that I have to get it controlled. It's already too warm out there. But it's the battle of the heat. You know, I'm always too cold. He's always too hot. And so, I think that that's not very good for my oils. But that might have been also the blender because I did just drop it. All right, so with that, this one's gonna be my black. Got my rag here. And I'm gonna do that and the fragrance oil. And then I'll get back to these ones. I'm gonna set these aside. Because what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna mix this together. I'm gonna be doing about a teaspoon of activated charcoal. I'll add more if I need to. And then I'll add my fragrance oil into there. And this one's the more, so we'll add the more into there. And then we'll give that a little roll. My blender doesn't want to work so well today. It's my fault, I know. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is give that a good scraping, especially because we're going to be doing some lighter colors. But this is going to be, like I said, the main color. That fragrance oil smells really good. Really liking it. So just try and get it out the best we can get. It's gonna be okay for. Alright. Okay, and so then we're just gonna pour this into here. And then scrape it. I think it's funny. I'm gonna tap it. A little bit of one of the things that I have a hard time with is trying to come up with names too. And so I'm not too sure because this one's been on the books to be done for a little bit. I can't remember why we named it Empress, but it works. All right, so then this one, I'm gonna do this peony mica. And so we're gonna put a little bit of that into this one, and then the fragrance oil, and give that a whirl. There's not very much in there, so we're gonna just do that much, see how that does. It'll probably be a light pink, and we'll see if it's too light, then we'll add a little more. Okay, and then the fragrance oil, we can't forget that. Okay, and then we'll give this one a swirl and mix it up. All right, and that is quite a bit lighter than I wanted. So we'll just do like maybe half of, like the same amount we did last time. So we'll see. See if we can give it a little bit more pop because we don't want it to be too muted. Oh yeah, that's much better. And I'll still do this a little. I got a bucket of spatulas here. I'll do this one. The other one has a funny end to it. Oh my goodness, we've been so busy with Mother's Day stuff. This video will be posted way after Mother's Day, but that is definitely what we've been busy with. All right, so this one here is a raspberry red, and so we just wanted to do kind of something similar, but with more of the pink tone. The other one has more of an orange tone, and this one I'm just gonna give a nice amount into it. Maybe not that much, we'll take out some. Okay, and then as before, fragrance oil. The rest we'll save for the last part. And we'll give this one a whirl. I'm sure you can see the difference between the two there. All right, and I'll set this aside. And then the last one is just, this one's called Volcanic Ash. It's gonna be a gray. And so I was originally gonna do white in there, but when I seen this, I was like, no, I think a gray. I just want something to break up the black, but just, you know, for the different colors. And so there's very little in here. So we'll get that mixed. Should blend really fast, and then we'll get to doing the swirl. Scrape off the side. All right, we'll do the scraping a little. Okay. All right, hopefully this works. So we'll do this in here. Now it looks like it's set up a little bit while we were mixing, but that's okay. I'm gonna get this scraped out. And I'm gonna go into it to get it to be incorporated in, but this is just a chopstick. And so I kind of want it to allow it to be mixed in. And pull that out. Got my finger cleaning ring. And then this here is of course accelerated too. We will get that in there, and we'll do the same thing. You know, even when they do go a little fast, it's easy ways to problem solve. I'm getting pretty good at it. But I had bought this fragrance oil a long time ago, and I wanted to use it up. The reviews weren't too bad, but like I think I might be soaping a little too cold. But it will be pretty. And so I'm just gonna get that all swirled in, which is working great because the gray is still pretty good. I'm glad I put that in before this one. And then I'm gonna do a tap. And then we're gonna put the raspberry red. And this one's not as stiff as the other one, but I think the other one was first, if I think right. Try and get it into the corners and smooth it down. I think right there we'll do a tap. I'm trying to get that off the sides. This one though, I think the colors are gonna be really pretty. I really like this one. Out of all of them, this color in my opinion. Not everybody's into pinks, so, you know, but I'm not gonna worry too much about how that looks. I'm gonna wipe my fingers again with my red rag, because we're gonna go in with this again, and I'm just gonna try and see if I can intertwine them a little bit. As you can see, some of those colors coming up. And go down. We'll see if this helps at all. And pull it off the sides. It sounds awful. Okay. And then we'll do a tap again because I know I put air in there. Then we're gonna go here Just clean it up. Smooth it out. Pull some of that to that side. Don't want too much over. My sides are really messy. Oh my goodness. I think we're getting a little stir crazy here too. Everything's still on lockdown. Some places are going, but then it's kind of controversial whether or not they should be open. And we're just maintaining here with Creation Lab the same thing. Anybody who picks up, we meet at some place. We use hand sanitizer and we wear gloves, etc. And we try and plan things as safe as possible for you as well as for us. Most of the time we're shipping orders though. Do very, very, very few deliveries online. All right, as always, and this is the flower scent, so it can be a girl's soap. We are gonna do glitter. And this right here is just the sparkle, super sharp sparkle. And I just put it into this container for easier. I'm gonna really douse it with glitter. And that, you know, if it's Empress, it's gotta be all sparkly. When you think of the Empress, I think of Never-Ending Story. I believe she was the Empress, at least I remember her as that. And I thought she was so beautiful. I wanted to be just like her when I was a kid. When I seen her. All right, and then a little bit of rubbing alcohol to let it sit. And we'll be doing a cut on this tomorrow. So honestly, guys, the best thing you can do is to go into our Creation Lab Silbury channel or our Creation Lab Facebook channel. We're doing giveaways right now. We're doing a giveaway for $40 a your choice of product. But we do all kinds of things. You can see the cut. That's the way you see the cut before it's in the store, and follow us, and sometimes we'll let you help name soaps, etc. It's a really good group of people we have. We'd love if you would join us, and as always, this soap will be ready. This one will be our June release. It will be into our Creation Lab on our Etsy store. Feel free to like, subscribe, and you guys have a good day.